Hi everybody, welcome back to Artist Corner. Today I have Bisma with me.
Hello.
Go ahead and introduce yourself a little bit.
Hello everybody, my name is Bisma. I'm a third year at UOP. I'm a sociology major and I'm also a transfer student. This is my second semester being officially on campus, and I'm having a lot of fun. I transitioned from online school because of COVID and everything, and I was honestly so nervous about coming back on campus and stuff, but it's just been so fun. I've met so many fun people, so many nice people, loving my classes, so yeah.
So we invited you here today because you are a makeup artist, and so we wanted to ask you a couple different questions. This is the first time we've ever had a makeup artist here on Artist Corner, so
that's exciting.
That is really exciting. Yeah, so let's get into those questions. So what inspired you to become a makeup artist?
So I was inspired, so it kind of ties into how I started, but and when I started, but I was inspired mainly by the idea of wanting to wear makeup, because at that age my mom didn't let me wear it and stuff, so I was like, if I start doing makeup and stuff, maybe she'll let me wear it. So that was kind of my biggest inspiration. I don't have a makeup artist that I looked up to and was like, oh my god, I love their work and I want to do the same. It was literally just because I wanted to be able to wear makeup myself. So
that makes sense. Yeah. So is that how you got started, or
so it kind of ties in. So I started officially doing it for a high school project. I went to a private school in Sacramento, and over there in 10th grade, we have a project called the MYP project, and it's a huge project, 9-10 months long. It counts as a whole class grade. It affects your GPA, so you have to do really well on this project, and they really advise you to do something that you would be interested or you liked. And so the whole the aim of the project is to learn a new skill, and that kind of tied in when I was looking at ideas of what I could possibly do. I was makeup, I really wanted to wear. My aunt had gotten married that year, and so a makeup artist came to our house. She got her ready, and I was like, wow, that's so cool. And then I presented the idea to my the head of the project, the advisor, and at first they were kind of hesitant because nobody had done it in the past. It was a new idea. So I initially just asked I want to learn makeup on myself, can I do it? I submitted that as my project proposal, and they were like, I like the idea, but you have to do more. You can't just learn on yourself. They said, I want you to take classes and possibly create a product. So I was okay, let me see the classes, and that's when I remembered oh, my aunt just got married. She had a makeup artist come over. And then from then I just started for the project. I had to take classes. At that time, in-person classes were really expensive, and I ended up taking those in-person classes now, but in sophomore year of high school, I didn't know if I was serious, my parents didn't know if I was serious, and those classes are a couple $1,000s. So that was not an option at that time. So I found an online class from this really big makeup artist at the time. Her name on Instagram is Dress Your Face, and she's huge in the South Asian community, which is who I mainly work with. Because I am South Asian myself, so I'm Pakistani. And I took her online classes, learned a bunch. There was a local makeup artist in Stockton. Her name was Marby. She did a class with me that was super sweet of her. She had me come over to her house, and she taught me everything for the project. And then from then I just kind of kept going. I didn't stop after that. I found that I really liked it and stuff, so yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's great. So so how do you stay up to date on trends and techniques in makeup?
Social media. Social media is where it's at for staying up to date. Obviously trends keep changing, but one thing that I try to implement into my artistry is I don't like to do things that are super on trend. I like to stick to looks that are more classic and timeless, because trends go in and out, and I don't want to have a look that I keep doing, and then in 10 years I'm oh, why was I doing that? And especially because I work mainly with bridal clients and stuff, those are their most important days. So I don't want to do something that's not gonna, it's not gonna look good in 10 years, you know? So staying up to date with social media is just how you see everything. TikTok, Instagram, things like that.
Pinterest, do you use Pinterest?
I do, yeah, Pinterest.
So what is your favorite makeup trend and why?
My favorite makeup trend right now would definitely have to be the blushed cheeks, and that's very popular right now, where You even bring the blush like underneath the eyes, so rather than just keeping it like, you know, targeted on the cheekbones, you bring it underneath and everything. And I think like huge makeup artists started that, and now slowly like more and more people are doing it. Even people that aren't makeup artists, like just regular makeup users. I've just seen that all over, and I think it's just really pretty. Like it makes you look healthy, like young, fresh. So that's definitely my favorite makeup trend. I'm not a fan of like the feathery eyebrows and stuff like that, but I think that's more of like a trendy look. I don't think that's gonna last like in the next 10 years. So I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah. So what is your favorite type of makeup to do on other people?
I have like a specific style, I would say. Like I mentioned, I work with bridal clients and then people who are getting ready for like, you know, like their cousin's wedding or brother's wedding or sister's wedding. Like I don't do editorial makeup. There's different types of makeup artists. So I'm mainly like in the bridal industry. And so when it comes to like types of makeup, I don't like crazy makeup. I like to just enhance somebody's features and still allow them to look like themselves while still having full glam. And I think like it actually makes me so happy when like clients notice that and they're like, oh, I booked you because of that style. Because I'm like, okay, like people are noticing like that I like just a certain look. There's definitely artists that go a lot heavier with the makeup, and I think it looks great. Like everyone has their own niche and their own style, but for me and like what I like to do, I like to keep it more on the softer sides. Like I don't work with too much color. I like to keep it just pretty natural, but still full glam. Like by natural, I don't mean like little to no makeup, like
clean girl kind of thing, right?
Yeah. I love a good like look that makes you still look like yourself. I don't like changing too much.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I like that. So how have you noticed that your artistry has evolved from the start and now where you're at?
I think, so I feel like every artist, like when you start in the beginning, there's so much room for improvement. And I am very proud of my growth so far, but I still look at my work and I'm like, there's so much room for improvement. And there's people who tell me like, you're so good and stuff. And I'm like, I see things that I can fix in my work. But definitely like it has changed throughout the years a lot. And I think one thing that heavily impacts that are two things: experience and then also the classes that I took. So for the first like 4 years of my like career, artistry, whatever, I was like a self-taught makeup artist. Excluding the online class and the class that I did with the makeup artist in Stockton, but for the most part, like I really learned from experience, practicing on friends, family, and then people who would like, you know, book me in the beginning when I was like charging really less. But you know, working on like those types of people, I learned a lot, but I noticed that when I took the classes, that's when like my artistry just kind of went to like the next level, and I think that's what started, you know, making me you know, fill my books up more faster and stuff, because when you take those classes, like, yeah, you can learn that stuff over the time, like, by yourself, but it really, like, it boosts your confidence too, because I learned so much about working with every single type of person, no matter who sits in my chair, what color your skin is, what type of skin you have. Like, I know I can work on you and, like, make you feel beautiful and confident, and I didn't have that confidence before. I was always a little bit more scared. I'm like, oh, what if like somebody who I'm not used to sits in my chair, and what if I'm not like, you know, that good at working with their skin tone or something, whether they're super pale or super dark or like in between. I was like, I don't know, like, because you know, I didn't take those classes, but now I know like any single person who sits down in my chair, I have any single product that'll like work for them. I can like make them look beautiful, and I'm very confident in that. And that's like a huge thing. I don't want my page or like my whoever looks at my page to think that she only works with like one type of person and stuff. Even though I do mainly work with South Asian clients, because that is where I like working best with like my people too. I think it's really fun because my culture
is your community.
Yeah, my community, and I can like relate to their culture and like their weddings and all of like the things. When it comes to the hair, like I know exactly how they like their hair, like, you know, big. You know, styles and things like that. So I think it just takes a lot of experience to like evolve over the years, and there's a lot of like positive growth, but I'm excited to see like where even the next 5 years will take me. Like I don't think I'll ever reach a phase where I'm like, yeah, like I'm done, like I can't grow anymore. Like I just love growing.
Reached perfection.
Yeah, I don't think that'll ever happen. I will always find things to like critique and work on for myself, but I think that just keeps you growing.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we have one final question. We ask every artist that comes here on Artist Corner this question, except for the first one.
Yeah.
We won't talk about that. So the question we always ask everyone, because we have so many squirrels here on campus,
Yeah.
and I'm always so curious on people's like opinions on like how many squirrels they could take. And so
Yeah.
I've just taken this as an opportunity
Yeah.
to ask every,
Oh
you
my
know,
gosh.
every artist, you know.
Yeah.
How many squirrels do you think you'd take in a fight?
Mm,
If they charged at you,
I think
what's the number?
I think max like 3, 4, no more than that.
No
I'm not a
more.
fighter, so no more than that.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
a solid answer. That's a
Yeah.
solid answer.
Yeah.
The other thing I actually did want to mention was that you do have a giveaway.
Yes.
So you can go ahead and talk about that.
Mosin Photo and she's the photographer that I mainly work with. She's also my cousin, and she's also a UOP alumni. We partnered up on like this very exciting collaboration where we are giving away a 1-hour photo shoot session along with a professional hair and makeup session to one lucky winner. So all you guys have to do is follow both of us on Instagram, like our giveaway post, and repost on your story for an extra entry. And then for the main entries, you just tag 3 people in the comments per comment, and you can do as many times as you want. The giveaway has 1 week. So we'll, check next Friday. We'll close it at 11:59 p.m. and we're super excited. We just want to give back to our college students, our grads. Like, it's super exciting. Also, you don't have to be a current graduate in order to enter this giveaway. If you realized you didn't get pictures in the past for your graduation, you didn't have like the chance to book someone, or you just didn't like your photos, this would be a great opportunity to enter the giveaway to possibly redo your photos and have very, memorable pictures. So make sure you guys enter and support our small businesses, and that's pretty much it.
Great. So when is the date? When does it close? The
It
date
closes
exactly?
on next Friday, which is March 15th at 11:59 p.m.
Okay, March 15th, 11:59 p.m. You guys
Yes.
heard it here. So make sure if you're interested, go ahead and do all
Yeah,
that.
Definitely.
So we will see you guys next time on Artist Corner. See ya.
Thank
Bye.
you.